Top of the morning to everyone. Welcome back to Ras Garden and Poultry. So I've just built a nest box for two pairs of my Texas Pioneers. This pair just does not seem to click. This cockbird is pretty aggressive. He's attacking each hen that I put in there. This cockbird, on the other hand, is more friendly. He's receptive to the hens that I've put in. So got a red bar hen or silver bar, depending on how they call it. And then over here, got a blue bar hen. Beautiful birds. Both are 2021 birds. So I'm in my utility loft right now. Here's a pair of homers. I've got more utility kings here. So they're being pretty productive. That utility squab is almost ready for processing. This one is sitting on, this pair is sitting on another set of eggs. Can't wait for these Texas Pioneers to actually lay their eggs. Got a squab down there that jumped out of the nest. In fact, it's this pair's baby. He just jumped out for whatever reason. So a little precocious when they jump out of the nest that early and they're on the ground. They tend to get attacked by the older birds. So you can see he looks a little rough. On this side, got another pair of utility kings on eggs up here. This pair here, the two in front of you, they're a pair of birds that I bred last year, but for whatever reason they would not lay eggs. The hen would sit as though she was trying to lay eggs. You know, I mean, they would put pine straw in the nest, but they never laid. So I took a pair of roller eggs and put beneath them. I was told that if they, once they get in the routine, that should jumpstart her process. So I'm curious to see, will that actually be the case? Got another squab down here. That squab is from this pair. This is actually a pair of homers. That's a crested homer hen. She's yellow. I think she carries the barless gene. This cockbird carries crest and barless. So got them from Jojo Thomas. Nice looking pair of birds. This pair down here, they actually have a squab on the ground. They just decided to lay their eggs down there, and they've hatched one. Looks like it's going to be a red check. It's like going to be a red check. So, been pretty productive. I've got this extra racing hen in here. I was hoping that she'd pair up with another bird, but she's just kind of floating. This red bar cock, I was hoping would either pair up with her or it would pair up with that common hen that you see there next to the recessive red. That recessive red hen is actually mated up to this cockbird. She's actually only in that nest because I'm in the cage and making them nervous. I try not to interact very much with my utility birds. I actually spend more time interacting with my rollers. I like to keep I like for them to be calm, better temperament. Over here, you see this hen has just gone and jumped into their nest box. So I've gotten various comments about the manure built up around the nest. So Laz Alonso or Delgado, the Delgado Squab Ranch people actually said it's a good thing as long as it's dry and compact. So I'm just leaving it there and not taking it away. Doesn't have an odor to it. Doesn't seem to contain any bugs or anything. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The results have been good so far. It's the same over here. In fact, the more the nest seems to be built up, the more productive they seem to be. But that's not necessarily good logic. The reason why it's more caked up is because they've been more productive. They've had more babies. So this pair up here has been the most productive of my 4 pairs of utility kings. So going down here to the Texas Pioneer. Yeah, so that cock bird is ready. I'm hoping that this cock bird, follows suit. If I took that blue hen and I put her over there, he would be bucking at her and making the same sounds. Yeah, I'm curious what I'm gonna get from these utility kings. From these Texas Pioneers. Very, very eager. It's a strand that I've been trying to get for a while. So just excited to have them. Hopefully they can be productive for me. All right. Signing off from Ras Garden Poultry.